remember how to find out. Yes, I do. Ha ha ha. Rifted Fishery, Riverwood, or White Run. So, and then deleted. So let's go ahead and head towards Right Run. Because what we're doing is, while I do this in survival, I'm also going to try to handle the Dragonborn quest. But I haven't decided if I want to turn her into a werewolf, a vampire, or just keep her as she is. But y'all want to give me a shout out, let me know what you'd prefer to see. I'll surely consider it and maybe work on it. I haven't tried doing this as a vampire. That might be an interesting thing to do. Do the Dragonborn as a vampire. And surely I'll get that quest before I get too deep into the Dragonborn. I would think. I honestly don't know because I've never done it. I ought to just probably keep my bow out, maybe do some hunting while I'm out here too to get some more things to feed her. But I also gotta watch and make sure I don't go through all my arrows. And I'm gonna have to get up and meet my husband. He's got his feet. His legs are hurting, so of course he props his foot up right in front of my screen. What is detected? Hey, where'd you come from, doggy? I didn't ask you to come play with me. Can I have my arrow back? Apparently not. Bad doggy took my arrow. And you gotta admit, the creators did a wonderful job on this scenery. It's actually very pretty and lifelike. And you know, if you're watching this and you feel like getting some clips, you can go ahead and do that. That would always be appreciated. And if you like my streams, you know, follow me on YouTube and tell your friends. Maybe they'll like to join you watching sometime, or once I get better situated, maybe we can all play together. Just creep along. I'm going to actually pause it here and ask my husband a question because he would know more about this than me because he actually played with mods and all the other junk, so he knows the werewolf path and all that, where I don't. So, dear, my question for you is, can I get to the vampire where she becomes a vampire without or while I'm doing the Dragonborn?
Are you wanting to become a vampire? Or would you like to be a werewolf so you don't get diseases?
But was it when she becomes a vampire? Don't that cancel out the effects of the werewolf?
Yeah, then you're weak to the shit, but then you're also immune to disease. I get the werewolf as a buff, because if you're overweight, you can transform and run. So
And
if you get overencumbered, you can transform once a day to a werewolf, run around, and you're immune to diseases, so you won't get sick and you won't lose as much health and stamina and magic.
well, I've done the werewolf one before.
But I'm survival.
But no, not on survival. But I've never done the vampire. But I've never done a werewolf before. So, well, on survival, granted, but I've never done a vampire at all. So I'm,
You're immune to disease, but you gotta do everything at night, which means you're more prone to die.
well, you know, it might be an interesting.
It completely decimates your health to 10% if you're in the sunlight and don't feed.
Well, I think it might actually be worth the trial. I want to try to make her into a vampire. It might make it harder.
You want her to be a werewolf first until you get the option to be a vampire, because you won't get that option until Hawthorne offers it to you. Because you won't get the perks of actually being a real vampire until Harkin makes you a vampire, which makes you a royal blood. And if you try to be a fledgling, you're a fledgling. You don't get all the cool shit. You actually get drain light and that other shit in the vampire transformation.
I think I want to take this little girl and. God dang it, wrong view. Give me back my other view. Thank you very much. I think I would like to make her a full vampire. Like a full.
Then you need to find Dirk or become level 15.
Well,
Which is when it starts.
she's only level 3 right now. So, if we have to wait till level 15 on that one, we might as well work on some of these quests.
You want a lot of money? Dear?
I'm not going to use the little cheat where you can rob the house thing.
No, I was gonna say since you're the companions, and you can just give her the gold later, and just you get paid for your job. It's like 600-700 gold for your job. It's money. Or just asking you for anything, and then you'll get other quests or story quests or whatever.
Now, I know there is a way to get into Whiterun. Let's see, it's further down here. Sorry about that. I was having a little discussion with my husband on whether he seems to think I should go werewolf and then turn her into a vampire because you get more money that way. Which, I'm up to doing that. Why not? This little lizard could go werewolf before she goes vamp. I think we're going to push, before we go on the Dragonborns, to actually get her into a full vampire. Because, yeah, we may lose my ability to run during the day. She might freeze even more at night, but I think that would be a challenge worth doing this. See if I can actually complete it as a Dragonborn vampire. Which, either way, I know it means we gotta come into Whiterun. Am I correct, dear? And he's zoned out again. Dear. See, if he was watching, he'd actually hear me and maybe he could just type the answers, but he doesn't watch. Except for while he's watching other things, so I don't get no clips either. Darling, I was asking you a question.
What? Yes, what?
Am I correct that either way it goes, even if I turn her into a werewolf before a vampire, she has to come into Whiterun to do it? She doesn't have to go talk to the Jarl yet, but she has to come into Whiterun. Okay, so that's what we're going to do.
The people who killed the giant.
I haven't even found the giant out here.
He was out there by the fucking field stomping and cromping and shit.
I kind of bypassed him.
There should be a group of people they're gonna shit talk you like, why didn't you help us?
I kind of bypassed that whole area.
You bypass them, just go straight to the fucking drunk caravan.
That would be better for me, because I did bypass him, but I don't feel like backtracking here. And I forgot this is such a long walk. And darling, just to let you know, you have another package coming today from FedEx for your meds. There we go.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Let's go with persuasion.
But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Yeah, you keep an eye on me, but I still get in. Kinda like the music. Although I do wish the load screens went a little faster, but... Okay, so...
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
Since we're gonna detour off here before we go to the Earl, make her a werewolf so that she can become a vampire. I think that's going to be a really interesting twist. Let's see. The companions are, if I'm correct, back this way.
The bow house. Viking house, longhouse. That'll be near.
I work with my mother.
That's the hacienda.
Piss down now more.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
Such grouchy people.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors.
The bow house.
And I know y'all can't hear, but my husband's over here kind of directing me because he's actually, like I said, he's done this. He thinks I'm silly for wanting to go vampire to try to do this in survival. He says I'll die a lot faster, but he also knows I tend to get frustrated with my games, but I'm going to give it a shot because why not?
That's what she said last time.
And of course I walk in and they're all instantly fighting over there. What the hell?
My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace. Kodlak is the one who figures out who can be a companion, so talk to him.
Kurlak.
Hands.
Okay, I gotta go find some guy named Kurlak. Is he over here? No, that's Kajor. Brill. Ayla. These guys are just over here beating the shit out of each other for some reason. Tivor. Dark Elf. And a human, it looks like, just beating the holy shit out of each other. But who do I gotta come talk to? Where are they? He's in here somewhere.
Down. The furthest room in the back. I know this way too fucking well.
And if you can't tell, my husband always plays the werewolf, just about. He's the one literally directing me on how to get in there.
Yes, I haven't got all day.
All the way down. Old man.
Still hear
Old
the
man.
call of the blood.
Not like
A
white man.
stranger comes to our hall. Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting her.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, girl?
Yeah, I can handle myself. I'm doing
Maybe
pretty good.
so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take her out to the yard and see what she can do.
I...
He doesn't want you so you get a kick in the butt to prove that you're worthy. I gotta love that. I don't want you here. You're just nobody. Take him out there and let him test you. So otherwise, go kick his ass. He doubted you. Gotta love it.